morning, everybody. Um, yeah, so I was going to order I was going to order some groceries, but then it's like past there's like a delivery date for or not date, time for the grocery store that I was trying to go to, and so I'm like gonna wait. Like it was getting like close to the end, and I was thinking, oh, it's gonna take too long, so I might as well just like wait until morning, then I can plan out the meals and shit back then. But yeah, I gotta catch up on my water intake. I need water. I have water. Like I just been drinking a lot more tea or like caffeinated stuff. So, but like I need just like some normal water. I was thinking of getting like Gatorade or something for the electrolytes or something, but I will wait. So since I have some time to wait, so it's the I have to wait until 8 a.m. before I can. Oh, wait, what's tomorrow? No, okay, so my appointment's not tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of. I think I'm going to make another tea, take my vitamin, then get to work on one of these things. Because the week's almost out, and I have this like little schedule book. I love the shit to death. The Yeah, it's like wait, yeah, like I will probably have to like I'm gonna have to do something like pretty serious for. I have to fandangle shit. Cause okay, what's on my to-do list? Okay, if I look at my weekly goals, I have to update my profile on Upwork. Um, Somebody contacted me about an attack gift. I don't like I they haven't sent me order yet, so I don't think they're really that interested. Um, but like if they send it, then they send it. But for the subscription that I'm on right now, I need to do things. I'm sending the animated gifts because that's part of the package, but they haven't decided on um, the design for the next base. So I am just trying to confirm with that. That way, there's an extra. We don't want to waste pickles. I hate pickles. Pixels. There's no pixels wasted, so um because yeah, they're not like so if they don't reply to me on the order, I'm just going to send them a I'm just going to send them the animated gifs because I have to separate the attack like I have to separate all of the because I went from the sprite sheets and I made the sprite sheets, sent all the sprite sheets. Um, but they're complaining that there's no animated GIFs, so I have to go back and create animated GIFs out of the sprite sheets, which I think I could do just by converting rows into that. But then it's like you're given all these like so like for the whole entire sprite sheet, right? It's segmented into squares. They're not all filled up. So in order to fill them up, they would have to order they would have to order more actions. And I basically am just having to cut a bunch of like it's like trimming the fat. It's just like cut, 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 cut. Because it doesn't really need anything. If they don't have a plan for actions or anything like that, there's no point. Like, might as well just stick to animated gifs. So the sprite sheets were kind of a waste of time because they're not planning on using it for sure. And that's the thing with a lot of this, with this pixel art stuff is like people don't like they plan for something, but then they don't follow through. Um, And that could sound hypocritical, but like basically I wasn't getting enough feedback. I was throwing out suggestions and I was getting minimal replies back. So there was no hesitancy. So, but it's like it's 2 orders and a 5 order subscription. So we'll see what heck something will come out at the end. Um, I don't know if a Zord is going to be included, though it might get a base, depending on if they wanted to actually update it or just have a hex code replacement or something like that. Depends. It all depends on what they want. And until those questions are answered, I'm not going to work on it. So for Upwork, yeah, like I was already doing that on the bed. Like I was just taking like a little breather and looking at like, well, I guess like for older people, it'd be like looking through the classifieds or something. Yeah, so I was looking through the classifieds, and I saw some jobs that were interesting, so I circled them. But I have to write like there's a few things. There's one that looks very promising that is an hourly wage, which I would prefer. Um, and for the hourly wage, though, um, it seems that they're wanting a tutor for something, but like they're talking like I'm not sure what I can use the program, but I don't know in what capacity they're trying to utilize it. Like what basic basically what discipline are they seeking to go down? So I'm going to write to that person and ask which discipline are they interested in pursuing for that program, or what was their intended product, so I can like actually capitalize on this, because like as it is, like they seem very enthusiastic about wanting somebody to work with, and like generally speaking, anybody who's willing to pay hourly means that they kind of want to put in the time for stuff. um Whether or not they follow through is completely, well, sometimes it's down to time, because like once people figure out how much time something takes, then it's like kind of becomes daunting. As long as they have the payment verified, I have refused to not work on verified. Like if you're not verified, I'm not working with you. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Um. Okay. Well, you know, like okay, so I have to think of this a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no music. I thought there was music playing. I'm so sorry. I keep the music on a different thing, that way I can listen to whatever I want. But okay. Oh, I bet you the station's changed already. Um, let's do this one. This one's probably gonna be good. Oh no, the program's frozen. Shit. Okay, hold on a second. Let's just easy. All you have to do is like click out and then click back in. I was logged in for too long. Gotta redo that token. So it's quite laggy. Do I have Photoshop or something? Well, see, that's the program that they're wanting like help with, and I could probably help them with a minimal streaming. I don't think Upwork has anything like Fiverr does for like video chats, like integrated. Um, um, okay, okay, so I have to think about. Okay, let's go back to this. Because I have 82 minutes on the clock. And so I just have to look at these. Okay, so get rid of the things that have already been taken or closed. These are closed. These are some applied stuff. I've applied. This job is no longer available, so might as well take it off the damn list because it is irrelevant now. Storyboard drawing. It sounded good, but then the description like fucked up. Like whoever wrote the description like done fucked up. Okay, so we got like a steady. Yeah, this is probably. Looks right. Okay, that is quite cheap. So I might get rid of this just for the fact that it's for the amount of work that they're wanting on this. It like their estimated budget is way lower than what they're wanting. So I would not take that job because like even though they have like a good idea of what they want, which is a good like I think that's a good thing. They're underestimating. So and that's the problem with fixed prices. I know like a lot of people use fixed price bids in order just to get like a eyeball, but I feel like that's a waste of money. Because you should just kind of be prepared to work on it until you like nobody's gonna know when it's finished. You're gonna be the one. You're the one who knows when something's finished, or to the like what is the proper amount like the rendering of whatever visual product you are buying. You should know what you want the end result to look like, or at least like an idea of like. And I always say like 80% is usually the rule. If you could get 80% likeness of whatever you're trying to get, you should accept that. Because nobody's going to be like, because nobody could read your mind. Like if you're expecting somebody to read your mind and just know exactly what you're wanting, you're not going to get anybody like that. And you're going to waste a lot of money just trying to find somebody who do the price to do that. Let's take up that job too. I'm not a logo designer, so I'm not actually interested in that. Let's see. Design comic character raccoon. I wanted to give this to. I have a feeling he would do a good job. But I don't think there's any. Oh, yeah. I'm going to send this to. What's his face? Work in progress. Is it seems like there's random shit in the front. Okay, wait. It seems like he doesn't have a place to put this. Like he doesn't have like any sort of open market. So I have to look at a different server. That kind of sucks for him. I guess you know what? Never mind. He doesn't need it. If he doesn't have an open market on his Discord server, then like, that's just a sign he doesn't want shit. So too bad. This would have been up his alley. He probably could have finished that in like freaking 30 minutes too, or even just sent his basically just drawn like basically the commission was just asking like it was like so up his alley. He could just like sample one of his characters and it would have filled in the requirements. Like it's killing two birds with one stone. So, um, you are not specifying, so we'll take that out. I applied to that. I applied. No, I don't care about cars. Let's take that out because I don't even give a shit about that. I might have liked it before, but on further review, I do not like it. And then there's this piece of shit. Wait, what happened to the hourly? Did I not say that one? Or did I just like veto it? I might have vetoed it. I could have sworn. Well, okay, I was on my phone, so I did switch devices. But I thought it clicked save on it. Best matches. Report. Go for RPG. Next one. Yeah, it was this one. This is funny. For more than look for two choose and draw. The only thing I don't know what they're talking about is photo bashing. Must be like more for. Well, they're okay. They're requesting an illustrator, but then they are also wanting somebody with like with some skills in photo editing, which I don't like because I've never used Photoshop for the purpose of editing. So I would like even if I knew the techniques, I wouldn't know what the techniques were called professionally because that's not my field. So photo bashing sounds like a photography technique. Photo bashing uses characters, vehicles, landscapes. Okay, save that. I'm gonna throw myself out there. Well, it's kind of hard because I don't know what the style is that they're trying to go for. Like it just sounds like they want to do concept art of everything, and that's like it's quite hard to be that proficient, especially from ground zero. It's like you have to just like draw everything or draw like I don't know. Like my my advice is drawing from your heart or something. like if you want to stare at a pair of shoes for like 5 hours just trying to get the detail of that, then by God, just go ahead and do that because like nobody else is going to. There was this one guy in our illustrated class, and he like obviously he wanted to get into the fashion design thing. Like his sketches were shit. Like okay, this is where like having a goal in mind is really important because if you were going to base his drawings off of just his illustrative skills, then he was shit. But if you based it off of his design skills, where he was trying to design a shoe, then he is marvelous at it. So, like, see, that's the whole entire thing is like you could have all these techniques and whatever, but if it's not the right technique for what you're trying to achieve, then it's gonna be like you gotta find the right key for the hole that you're trying to fit in. So when I see this person saying they want to do everything, it's like then it's just gonna be a lot of practice. I could be there for somebody if they want like emotional support, but like Other than that, it's a lot of like just doing what you can when you can. Okay, wait, like I'm gonna record a little message for this dude. Okay. Dear customer or potential client, uh, I am the creative director of Pixie Road, which is going to be a side scroller video game. And I saw your ad for somebody who wanted to do e-drawing with photo bash. Like when you say photo bash, I really picture a like photo editing skills, which may or may not be useful in your desire to become a concept artist, because what you need to understand is what genre, what niche of of illustration do you actually want to pursue, because it's like you're saying everything all at once. You need to like pick a specific genre, or like because okay, I'll just kind of like borderline just give you what like some of the techniques and skills that I do, that I'm going to say, like, okay, so as far as photoshopping skills in adjacent or as auxiliary to photo editing, my skills on that are limited because I have no formal education in that, and the techniques, even if I did understand what to do in that situation, I would not know the professional techniques in order to do that. So I can't help you there. But as far as illustration, I can help you with basics illustration tasks. And I do have some. Okay, so I gotta open up Photoshop, I guess. Hold on a second. Just going to do this real quick. And I'm sending it to you. This is a I'm streaming right now, but it's in the black of night, and I have no viewers, and so I figured this is a good time to just send this in as like a, I don't know, some sort of cover letter or something. But basically, hold the phone. Oh wait, is there still no music? Hold on. Sorry. Okay, while I'm opening Photoshop and then also trying to open up this sound thing. Okay. Still pop. So, like, I mean, if you want to listen to some music while we're working together, or if you would like to describe what you're wanting to achieve with these e-drawing techniques, please let me know, because I'd actually be able to help you a lot more if it was more clear as to what you wanted. Okay. I will send this video to you as is right now, and if you are interested, I will reply to you. But oh, I guess I should show some of what I'm working on. It's just so laggy right now, especially with streaming and recording at the same time. And Photoshop's opening up. The reason why Photoshop is taking so long is because of the disk space in my. Well, I just removed a lot of the disk recommended stuff, but it might have not gone through, so I don't know. We'll just have to see after like 10 minutes of waiting for the. Hi, Callie. Callie is a writer, just in case you wanted to know that. If you want it, and I have, yeah, you could be grr about that, but, and I've provided him social media, kits. Well, okay, like a very small kit, just like 2 assets, but that is also something that you could pursue potentially. Yeah, Photoshop is taking a long ass time, so what have you been thinking about, sir? Working for me? What would you do? You would write for me? Okay. What? Okay. Like, working for me would just be like, just like a writing challenge or something. If you want to follow a writing challenge, then sure. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's just see what the challenges are right now. But let me like stop recording for a second. Okay, I think we're okay. I gotta pick where those go. I think they just all go in my video file. Vocal? Yes. I do need to, okay. So, there are some, like, there's always like, open challenges that are basically kind of like, they're contests, right? And, I could see, like, because right now there's no update to the Pixie Road, project as of now, and I'm trying to keep it into 3 categories so I can pin it at my on my profile, like, because the way that pinned stories work is like you could have more than one, but you can only have 3 pinned stories. So I'm trying to keep the genres to just 3, and right now I have families, gamers, and poets. Well, I guess I can make more genres. I just have to keep the important stuff up there in the top. So that's my dilemma. Like, here, I'll just show you real quick. If you see anything that like you might want to add, and like you can even look at the current challenge if you want and see if, like, right now it's a limerick. So I don't know how you are with limericks, but but like usually I try to do something, like I'm trying to keep it in line with something Pixie Road, even if it's on personal or whatever, like basically just take whatever and like pixify it, you know. So that's that. So as you can see, Bree wrote Azure Skies. I wrote Labradorite. That's the one that I wrote. But in terms of like, I have a lot of like drafts, like unpublished things in my stories, but I'm trying to organize it. So I'm trying to. You're better at sonnets. Yeah, like when I saw they were doing limericks, I was like, oh god. Somebody wrote one about the laundry. I was like, kind of laughing at that one. I was like, okay. Oh, watch, that one's probably gonna win. I was like, oh yes, the laundry. We all hate the laundry. I understand this. So yeah, right now I am in need of like graphics, and I guess the writing too. Oh, let's see. There's some updates. They've recently made like updates, which I do appreciate, because before it was like there was no way of, like, if you were following somebody, there was no like notification. Like they would show up on like the top of like the genre page. Like, okay, if this was forums, each genre is like a subforum. So like the ones that you liked were usually on the top, but I think to like counteract that so people don't stay in like the little bubbles, they added notifications. So it's like when you follow somebody, you can look there, and that way like popularity oversees whoever is on the top of the genre. It's just a small change, I guess. Yeah, so I only have 4 stories. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I told myself I updated vocal, but let's see. Let's see. Create story. Let's see what I have in here. It probably would be best if I did. I want the drafts. Show me the damn drafts. Okay. So I could. Okay. So here's some of my options of writing. Either do a freelancing review of all the websites, which doesn't really have anything to do with Pixie Road, but I figured it's like kind of almost an update of my progress. And then I was also thinking of Japanese word of the day, where I would go and okay, so what started me on that one was I was listening to some music and I noticed some of the translations were a little off. So I was like, oh, well, I could just like have like I could like proofread stuff, and then just any new word that pops up or a discussion point, I guess, in the comments should like become word of the day, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know what the rules are. Like, you could probably look at the challenges. For poems, you only have to write like 100 words. For everything else, you have to write 600 words. So if you could think of something kind of funny and make it Pixie themed, yeah, I'd pay you something for that. It could be about any kind of Pixie, just Pixie themed. You could also have like a contract. I could send you one from like Upwork or something. How many days? So as you can see, I'd probably just pay you like the runner-up fee. For 100? But like make it a good one. Rhyme, scheme, humor. Yeah, you gotta be humorous, and it's a narrative. Must be 5 lines. Oh! Must be 5 lines. The first, second, and fifth lines must be. Must be submitted poets community during final step. Oh. So you don't need 100? You can get away. Okay, I guess for this challenge, they let you get away with less. Like, because on the bottom of the word count, when you write something, it tells you how much you need. But I think for this challenge, they're letting that slide. So it like to fall, like to make it an actual limerick. Funny isn't, I think. Well, limericks are often humorous, whimsical, or absurd in tone. They may include puns, wordplay, or exaggeration. Limericks, we're starting with a punchline twisted. Aww. I don't know why I'm thinking of Tigger. Tops are made of rubber, my bottoms are made of springs. Wordplay exaggeration. Well, if you want, like, it's up to you. If you want to give it a go, like, but like my one request to have it be like for me, it'd have to be Pixie themed, and it could be about whatever. It could be about an actual Pixie in there. It could be about a random Pixie. Like, it could be about whatever. It just has to be Pixie themed. And like nothing like morbid or something, or like which is Like, okay, when pixies die, they just go poof and they become a crystal again. And then all their memories turn into like dusties. So like there's no blood death. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I have no idea, like, because I'm about the absurdities of life. I don't know why I keep on thinking of Tigger, and then I was like, rubber spoons. Also, like, there's no pressure. Like, okay, like if you're very sure about wanting to do it now, I can write you up something for the 25. You'd have to get it in by 11 days. That's enough time. What would you like to know about Pixie? Well, you know, I was just working on this, I was working on, Elmer? I'm renaming him Elmer. He used to be called Scare Street. I want him to be Elmer. And, he's a delivery man. Like, you can maybe make you can make some sort of story or, like, limerick about him. He's a mailman. Or like a package delivery guy. Like, yeah. You want to see him? If Photoshop will ever open up, I don't know. He's cute. Hold on. Let's see. I kind of thought about making like some design changes to him, but I overall I like his look. I did make changes to Dwergen's because some of it was like don't wanna. I'm just gonna send you the link. On the phone. Yeah, if you like that Pixie, you could write about him if you want, but maybe you can write about him getting a package that's like really heavy and that he can't carry or something. Or maybe somebody gave him a mystery package and I don't know, like yeah, I don't know. You could write a bunch of different stuff. Okay, I'm giving up on Photoshop because it's not gonna open. But oh yeah, 11 days for the limerick. You know what? I've been wanting to watch Belle for a while. And like it's been on my, and I've watched so many movies since then, so I'm like, why am I like sleeping on Belle? No idea. Also, do you know it's like something else like I've been doing? I've been watching like mukbang things. Like this is like just like a really grotesque sort of like fucking desire. I just like make a bunch of food and then eat it all. Like I've just been wanting to gorge on shit. And like I've been like trying like amazing restraint in like eating for the whole, like making the whole entire spread and like not eating the whole entire day. And then just like pigging out at the end. I don't know if that's like good. I don't think that counts as intermittent fasting. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I'm like eating one meal. That's a set amount of time. But I can't even finish half of it anyway. Like. And then okay. And then I accidentally lit the Harvest Fresh, or Hello Fresh, not Hello Fresh, order. Oh, like so they deliver every week, so you can like go into your plan and like skip some weeks or something if you don't want them to send you something. But I forgot to do that. Like it's Wednesday, like which is the day where I can like make the final edits to the delivery. So I don't know what I'm getting, but they usually give me like a flatbread pizza, something with fish, because I ordered pescatarian. So it's like one meal is always fish, and then the two other are like vegetarian kind of. Which is fine. Cause I go shopping also on top of that. I never planned on Harvest Fresh being my like the meals that I eat every day, you know. But I guess I could put like the same amount of care into, like, I mean, I might as well use the ingredients because there are really good ingredients. Like I just went and bought like some scallions at the store, and they ain't shit compared to the scallions that came in the Harvest Fresh. But like or not Harvest Fresh, Hello Fresh. We have a store nearby that's called Harvest Fresh, so that's why I keep on getting confused. 23. To 25. He's a Sagittarius. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I guess I got a plan for my next spread. The next spread is going to be salmon. So much salmon. Salmon and shrimp. I think of what would go. Well, like, okay, it's like obviously rice, and then okay. So there's this one thing I like to do with the salmon is make like a butter pesto spread, and bake it like that. It is really good. Garlic bread would probably be a good combination with that. I wanted mashed potatoes. I might just buy pre-made mashed potatoes because like I have made homemade mashed potatoes before, but it's like so labor intensive and I only have one pot. Then what would be the vegetable? I want to say like asparagus and carrots or something. Like honey glazed carrot. I want parsnips. I really want parsnips so bad. Like, you don't even know. I've been wanting, like, okay, so the whole entire thing is like, it's going to be, okay, if we hark back onto the holidays, it's soon going to be St. Patrick's Day. And so I was on the Safeway app and I was like looking at the corned beef and I was like, okay, and then I'm gonna get the potatoes. And then I saw them trying to sell the multicolored carrots for cheap, and I was like, no. I remember I bought those, and then I was like wanting parsnips or something. Like, I mean, I would buy the multicolored carrots and the parsnips. It's just like you gotta have the parsnips in there too. And then like, okay, and then there was also the option of the multicolored potatoes. And I was like, but those are like for a stew. That's like for soup. I don't know about that. Well, I could have roast them. It would be fine roasted. But like they're like those kind of the thin skinned potatoes are not normally used for mashed potato. I mean, I know you can mash whatever potato, but it's like you gotta get the right starch. Like I'm thinking the golden potatoes. Good. And butter and chives. My mom likes it with cottage cheese. She likes the jacket potato with cottage cheese in it. And it's not bad. Like, it sounds crazy, but like, don't knock it. It's actually really good. I've never like I'm not the type of person, like I used to not really eat cottage cheese, but then like I took a bite out of it with the jacketed potato and I was like, oh yeah, this goes well. Like because like I know some people like to combine cottage cheese with like sweet stuff, like fruits and stuff. And I guess there's nothing wrong with that, because like people put slices of cheese on apple pie and stuff like that. So like I could understand that to some, but that's not something I crave. So like I like, it wouldn't be instinctual for me to do that. So and I'm trying to think of under what circumstances would I actually consider that palatable. Like, see, I'm like, put bread. My brain's like, put bread on it. Bread makes everything better. Okay, like. Cottage cheese on bread and then some like cherry jam. That's gonna be a weird ass. It has to be like some tart cherries or something. I don't know, like that. Okay, so I guess strawberries or something. Strawberry jam. And like put salt on it because it needs the salt. Okay, but wait, back to the meal at hand. Back to the meal at hand that I'm needing to. Because I have like 6 pieces of salmon fillets, and I have 2 jars of the pesto. I can do that. And I'm just gonna like, I think I'm just gonna buy the store-bought potatoes because like okay, well, it depends on the brand. It depends on, like, okay, so there's the deli ones that would probably be good, but then you'd have to buy it like you'd have to eat it then. Like, you'd have to eat it that day. Because like after you store it, it's not gonna be good. Whereas the prepackaged stuff, it's like they're preparing you for it, like everything's like not stirred in and everything, so it's like minimal cooking. I just want that. Okay, and that's another thing. People like either like thick potatoes or like some people, I don't know why, but some people like runny potato or like more, I guess they'd say creamy, but I'm not like thick. Like I'm not even into gravy with it. Like it's just like add more butter. Butter is gravy.
You know there's always a home. You know I'd always love to see. I don't need to tell you I love you. Just stay happy. You know there's always a home for you. You know I'd always.
Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I don't know if I should talk about this. It's not sacrilegious because it's quite. It's actually, in fact, religious. So, but like a. What should I say? Contrary to my beliefs. Well, I'm not like a. I was raised Christian. I wouldn't call myself Christian today, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying the stories of the Bible. Like, I mean, it's still, there's still good stories. It's like, if they resonate, they resonate, you know? And I was watching a film adaptation of the story of Esther. I found that very interesting. You don't know about this one? Which one? The Pixie? You can write about whatever, Pixie. It doesn't have to be about. It doesn't have to be about that, dude. It just could be about whatever. A young mailman named Scare, Pixie that carried no to heaven. A friend came by with advice. Just take off your take off your ears? Take off your ears and take to the skies. It's tough. A pixie with no ears, quite rare. Oh, if he doesn't have his ears, he can't fly. A little bit sad. Just take off your ears and take to the skies. I like the idea of like maybe it's like instead of going by foot or like flying or whatever, that he gets like a little plane or something. Or like a carriage or something, like maybe he goes by foot. Sheep! My god. Just look at like all this seafood. It's crazy. Okay. What am I doing? It is still yesterday. Oop. In the kid. Oh, you know what? Probably just because it's on the cusp. Even though it's technically not midnight. A pixie that carried a load too heavy to bear. Frank came. Nice. It's tough. The pixie without your light. I get the general, like, that could be going, but I guess it's like, can't go. The only way would be in a plane. Or a cart. I really want to buy this stuff, but 8 a.m. I wish I could schedule these. I think he'd be fine with all his mail, his little parcels. Yeah, I'm just picturing him in like a Porco Rosa or something. That's what I'm picturing in my head. Have you seen Porco? I've never seen Porco Rosso, but that's what popped in my head. Oh, maybe I should watch that. Let's see if they have it on YouTube. Porco. Buy or rent? How much is it? 19. Rent is only $3, $4, $5. Yes. I don't know if I want to commit to buying it. That's really cute. I kind of have to buy it now. Well, let me schedule it. Because I have too much shit going on right now. I gotta schedule more fun time. I have to call Jamil about the thing with essential services. About 30 minutes and either pay a bill or make a mission before. Which I could do. Well, that's the thing is, Photoshop's not opening, so I don't know. Can't do that unless they let me. I don't think Discord actually takes a lot of. Okay, so Upwork. You Virgo? Wait, are you a Virgo? Probably a Virgo. I don't mean that. In a I like Virgos, but I'm like trying to channel the lead. Okay, I'm missing my big pebble, so I need like fucking. I need my fire. I don't need earth. I need fire. Okay. Hey. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, I know, like, this, I probably sound crazy. Like, you can't see my screen, so that's why it's, like, probably making no sense. Okay, well, basically what I have to do is take assessment of my profile as it is. I can only have 2 variations of my profile on Upwork. So,
Drifting, you and me, we drifting. And there's something special about you. Something so special about you. And we're sailing
Sorry. Okay. Well, possibly in the future, but content. When I think of content writing, I think like whenever I see the words content writing, I always think that's more towards social media in particular. Like I think automatically, like Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that for content writing. But blog writing would be more like websites dedicated to writing. And ghostwriting is, well, it's basically you signing like, well, it's a way to become anonymous with what you're writing. Like it's like basically it's the money without the fame. But that all depends on what's in the contract. Is it whatever? You could take credit or not take credit for. I kind of almost want to put it in an article, but it might be too diverse, and I hate when people, or like it has to at least follow like a certain trend of like where it's going to go, and like that's why I tried to minimize my vocal to only 3. I think that's 7. Good at 8. Oh, look at that! It opened up. Okay. It is too laggy to continue streaming. I must retire if I am to submit my entry to said Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You take care. Take care. Be good. Bye bye.